Immense forces pushed an ancient seabed thousands of feet into the air. But a very different force sculpted it into these striking peaks. Erosion. Evidence of erosion's power is strewn all over the mountainside. Piles of broken shale and heaps of ash-colored sediment called scree.
Erosion has been at least as important as the mountain building itself. It's the mountain building process, the uppiling, that gives you the elevation to give you the height of the landscape. But then the landscape itself is carved downward differentially. So erosion is very important. It actually gives us the landscape we see.
Erosion is so powerful that it has scraped up to 2 miles of solid rock off the top of these mountain peaks. And the main force of erosion is water.
Water loosens material, sends it downhill. Water dissolves minerals. Water freezes and breaks up the rocks.
The northern Rockies are made of sedimentary rock like sandstone, shale, and limestone. Relatively soft and soluble, these are easy prey for erosion. And here in Canada, water's erosive power takes on a new dimension. In this cold climate, snowfall freezes and compacts to form enormous sheets of ice, glaciers. The glaciers here creep forward at 50 feet per year. On a geologic timescale, this is fast. Glaciers pick up and carry loose rocks and boulders, which scour and scratch the rock beneath them. Like giant ice cream scoops, glaciers gouge out distinctive U-shaped valleys. And when they melt, they leave behind deep gorges and steep-sided peaks. Erosion has worn down these rocks over millions of years. But the Rockies are fighting back. While erosion attacks their summits, deep below ground, the mountains are still growing. Look at the Rockies, and it's like seeing the tip of an iceberg. Mountains have roots, which can be 5 or 6 times deeper than their height. This mountain stands over 2 miles high, but its hidden root could extend 13 miles underground. These roots are the Rockies' secret defense against erosion. Structural geologist Carl Karlstrom from the University of New Mexico demonstrates using blocks of ice. The red and green ice layers represent the mountains above ground, and the white ice their roots below ground.
Mountains are not static things. The Earth's surface is continually being reshaped by erosion, by rivers, by glaciers that tear the mountains down. So let's imagine I'm eroding the mountains now, and I'll just pull one of the blocks off. The overall surface has gone down. The continent has gotten thinner, its roots come up, and now this rock, which was deep in the earth a minute ago, underneath the green layer, has come to the surface. That's called rock uplift. So I guess I'll erode off the pink layer too. We're back down to a continent without a major mountain belt, something like the eastern part of North America.
When the heavy weight of the mountain is eroded away, the root rebounds upward. This process means that the Rockies are constantly topped up from beneath.